How's it going, guys? Sean here, and today we're going to be talking about knives without guards versus knives with guards. Are these knives safe to use? Which is actually kind of a trick question. It's not the knife that makes things safe, it's you that makes the knife safe. It's how you use the knife. No safety feature is going to keep you safe from being cut with the knife. Now, what this guard offers you is peace of mind, okay? That's all that guard offers you is peace of mind that you're not going to slip up on there. It's the same thing with traction. People are all about the traction all over the knife. Shouldn't you have traction? The traction this, traction that. You know what? If you're using your knife for hours and hours, your hands are going to tell you that something's wrong. And what they're going to tell you when they're all scuffed up, blistered up, all that stuff is that friction plus moisture equals bad news. So you don't want traction, and you don't need a guard on a knife because the safety is how you use it. Let me go ahead and demonstrate. Definitely there's some concern about knives being wet and not having a guard and then being a major safety issue. So we have two Scandinavian style designs right here with a teardrop handled cross section. Now I do think that's more comfortable, but that's not necessarily the reason why these knives are not slipping out of my hand. But it's definitely a nice tight grip. You can see how that contours to where my knuckle is right there, that teardrop point shape, and keeps my wrist nice and lined, okay? So this is a Hella knife, and we'll go ahead and show you guys that I'm not fibbing. These knives are buku sharp, and would definitely give me a bad day if my hand were to slip up on that, okay? You can see that that's sharp. Could definitely be sharper though. And so what we also have is some water. And I'm going to get my hand nice and wet here. I'm going to dip the handle in there as well. So we have no guard, no traction, and we have wet hand right here, okay? So now I'm going to go ahead and move this stuff out of the way. I'm going to get as close as I can to the edge right there. This is not safe, huh? Bad news, buku bad. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stab into this piece of wood here. Very hard. Look at that. I didn't cut myself. Why is that? Well, if you're holding the knife properly, you're not going to cut yourself, okay? It doesn't matter if I'm using this knife, which has a wood handle, or this Melanica, really fancy one, in Elmax and burlap. Get this knife nice and wet. You can see it's dripping wet. Get my hand dripping wet. Again, this knife, razor sharp, all the way at the heel too, okay? All the way at the heel, it's razor sharp. All right, let me get some more water in there. Let's go ahead and move this out of the way. Making a huge mess here, but I'm just really trying to show a point to you guys that it's not the guard that's keeping you safe, and if you have a tight grip, it's a complete non-issue. Okay, I'm not slipping up on the handle. It's how you grip the knife. Cool, and there you have it. So really, is a guardless design safe enough to use in wet climates or in bushcrafting environments? Yes. And without the guard on there, you have unhinged, unimpeded access to how you want to use the knife in any carving position you can think of, okay? So really, safety is the user, it's not the knife. Alright guys, thanks for watching, take care.